You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Bold and the Beautiful fans, I've got your early weekly spoilers for September 29th through October 3rd. We're going to talk about a Grandpa Finn shocker, and looks like Will is getting dumped, at least for now. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, reach down, click that subscribe button. As we always do on Early Edition Day, we start with what is coming the rest of this week, and then we'll talk about what is happening next week. With that in mind, on Wednesday, September 24th, we have Remy and Deke talking about the relationship, reassuring each other how deep their bond is. Luna showing up at the apartment was a little problematic, but Remy sent her away as Deke asked him to do. And this new couple on B&B is going to face some personal and professional challenges. Again, I just think it's really weird the way that they are trying to minimize what Remy did to Electra and to redeem him because they want this coupling to happen. I would have been more comfortable if they had just brought Deke in and then picked a new character for him to be involved with, because Deke's got that tie to Deacon. Remy, the actor who plays him, Christian Weissman, is great, but what his character did was so awful. Brad Bell just seems to love redeeming people that are basically irredeemable. So I do think Luna is going to be an issue for Remy and Deke, no matter how hard Remy tries to put distance between him and her. So Deacon is alarmed about Sheila when he hears too much. So Deacon is going to overhear a phone call with his son, Deke, who comes to see him at Il Giardino. And he's come to see Deacon, but then Deke's on a call with his boyfriend, Remy. Deacon overhears them discussing Luna showing up at Remy's place and Deke's place that they share, and that they were stunned. So Deacon may think that Sheila is somehow in danger, and of course, Deacon assumes that she's in the dark. Well, we all know she's not. Plus, Will is scrambling to explain himself. He wants to make amends and for Electra to forgive him, but she's so mad. She was already upset when Will said he slept with another girl the night before he took Electra's virginity, but Will still has to tell her, oh, by the way, it's Luna. I mean, oh boy, her reaction to that, it's going to hit Electra like a 1-2 punch, because he has to tell her that he did the deed with Luna and that Will got that woman pregnant. That's a whole lot. Thursday, September 25th, Sheila is in the hot seat when Deacon confronts her and demands that she tell him the whole entire story about Luna. So if Sheila didn't look surprised enough when Deacon told her Luna's alive, that may be a big clue. Maybe Sheila is smart and goes ahead and confesses before he makes accusations, but I doubt she will. And if you recall, when Luna was at Remy and Deke's apartment, she didn't tell the guys about Sheila and Lee hiding and helping her. She said she wasn't going to name names, but it's going to be very obvious. And Sheila may have pushed Deacon too far this time. She could lose him. Bill is beefing up security at the mansion while he's also trying to make things better with Katie. Bill doesn't want Luna on the loose or out of his sight because Bill knows she'll probably make a beeline for Will. That's the last thing he and Katie want. Bill is also going to be groveling to Katie this week because he feels like Luna's pardon that he got set all these events in motion. But Katie may be more understanding than he expects, because Bold and the Beautiful fall spoilers say that Bill and Katie get closer while they're dealing with this Will crisis. On Friday, September 26th, we've got Will pleading with Electra. So at the point we saw their conversation before, Will had told Electra he slept with another woman. And by the time Friday rolls around, Will finally should have choked out the full confession that Luna is alive, that that's the girl he slept with, and that Luna's pregnant. If he hasn't confessed it all by Friday, he should finish his confession by then, just get it all out on the table. I mean, there's so much for Electra to wrap her head around. Also this week, Brooke shows up at Taylor's office and tells her that even though she's okay now, Brooke thinks that things could change for Taylor in a heartbeat. And it sounds like Brooke is concerned for Taylor. She was being very empathetic towards Thomas, so maybe she's going to do the same with his mom. Deacon goes to see Taylor to unload his Sheila and Luna frustrations, but Taylor is trying to tell him that he needs to get another therapist. So I am wondering if Deacon and Taylor are going to bond over their heartache, and maybe some sparks will fly. I mean, Deacon may ask Taylor, okay, if you can't be my therapist, can you just be my friend? And let's be real, Deacon might be somebody that Taylor could open up and talk to as well, because a doctor can't open up to a patient. That would be inappropriate. So maybe they'll end their doctor-patient relationship and they'll be friends with mental health benefits, and then later maybe the other kind of benefits as well. The week of September 29th through October 3rd, we have got Electra struggling with what to do next. This is a whole lot that Will has unloaded on her. You know, she thought that Luna was out of their lives for good. And granted, the whole drunk sex thing with the mask and Luna's pregnancy are absolutely not Will's fault. However, he deliberately lied to her and crawled in her bed knowing what he did. That is all on Will, and that may be too much for Electra. So they may be splitting. I don't think they're going to stay split personally. We'll see. Permanently, I mean. Deke is going to be spending more time with his daddy, Deacon, and he may be leaning more on his son now that his marriage is falling apart, and Lunatic Luna's back from the grave to remind Deacon of the two friends he lost at her hands. Deacon may also worry that Deke may be at risk because Remy was once close to Luna. Katie wants Bill to put a stop to evil Luna, and Katie may say, you know what? I don't want to know. Just take care of it. You know, Bill may yet shove Luna off the balcony. We'll see. Lee also wants to stop Luna's scheming before she rips apart more lives. Ridge, of course, is happily remarried to Brooke and living out his destiny. But when Steffy returns soon, I expect her to give her father a piece of her mind very loudly. Ridge will be facing her wrath. Jackie Wood is already filming. She began filming in early September, so we should see her back early October, mid-October at the latest. Taylor is wondering what she wants her new life to look like after Ridge, and Sheila is pleading with Deacon to try and hold their marriage together despite her deception. Despite all that, I'm sure she's going to try and rationalize it. Finn is going to be absolutely distraught to find out his mom, Lee, saved Luna and lied to him. And if Luna's pregnancy goes full term, Finn is going to be a grandpa, which would technically make Steffy the step-grandma of this spawn that Luna is carrying. This is not going to go over well at the Finnegan household. And Luna remains determined to marry Will.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.